Please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
The Indian real estate market is inching towards a recovery, but not fast enough. That's the word coming in from property consultancy Knight Frank India, who released a report today on the performance of the sector for the first half of 2018. CNBC TV18's Kevin Lee joins us now. Kevin, what are the highlights of this report?
Good news first, sales and launches are at the highest levels they've been since demonetization. But bad news, this is not impressive enough for industry watchers. It's not inspiring any confidence. Let's go to the residential markets first. Now, launches jumped 46% between January and June of 2018 compared to a year ago period. And 74% of all new launches were housing units that were priced under 75 lakhs. So that affordable housing story clearly playing out. Mumbai and Bengaluru, between these two big cities, they accounted for 56% of all new launches. Talking a little bit about pricing, Hyderabad was the only major market that saw a price growth. It saw a price growth of 8%. Mumbai, in fact, saw a price fall of 9%. Pune on similar lines, and NCR had flat prices. So some good news for home buyers. Now, there have been some green shoots, but overall demand remains sluggish. Talking a little bit about sales, Bengaluru saves the day with 22% sales growth in those 6 months compared to a year ago period. But Mumbai and NCR showing flat demand. In Kolkata, sales have dropped 19%, and the average project life cycle, which is the time taken between the time that a project gets completed and the last unit of that project gets sold, has gone up to over 6 years. That's the longest it's been in a long time. Commercial, however, doing well. The first half of this year showing the best transaction volume in the last 6 years. Pune clocking 118% growth in transactions. Bengaluru having the highest overall transactions. And one interesting trend, co-working spaces accounting for 13% of all transacted space. So definitely green shoots, but maybe not fast enough for Knight Frank to be happy.
Absolutely. All right, Kevin, thank you so much for taking us through that health check of the real estate sector. Let's now take a look at some of the other headlines that we're tracking for you today. The Madras High Court has allowed 9 petitioners to file their income tax returns manually without quoting Aadhaar numbers. The Madras High Court's interim order noted that since the Supreme Court was yet to give its verdict on the constitutional validity of the Aadhaar, the petitioners should be allowed to file their returns without it. It's not just the Madras High Court. The Delhi High Court has also directed the IT department to provide an additional button on its tax filing portal to allow filing of tax returns without an Aadhaar number. It's a big setback for former Telecom Minister Dayanidhi Maran and his brother Kalanidhi Maran. The Madras High Court has set aside a trial court order discharging the duo in the BSNL illegal telephone exchange case. The High Court has sent the case back to the Special Court, directing it to proceed with framing of charges. And a Gujarat High Court today sentenced Patidar Kota agitation leader Hardik Patel to 2 years imprisonment in a case of rioting and arson dating back to 2015. The court held him and 2 of his aides guilty under IPC sections pertaining to rioting, arson, damage to property and unlawful assembly. They were also fined 50,000 rupees. However, soon after the sentencing, Patel and the 2 aides were granted bail. The Maratha Kranti Morcha that has spearheaded protests across Maharashtra demanding reservation for the community in government jobs and education have called off their strike. Through the day, protesters blocked major railway routes and arterial highways, blocking traffic going in and out of Mumbai. The protest had turned violent after 2 protesters committed suicide.